So during COVID, LimbPower started doing a series of online exercise classes and a 12-week fitness and nutrition program called Revamp, and we asked a series of experts to come and join us, and Angela Schroeder is one of our experts. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to ask Angela why she got involved with LimbPower and what benefits she can see that the yoga classes that she's been running for LimbPower have actually had on the beneficiaries.
Okay.
Angela, welcome.
Thank you, it's a pleasure. Why did I get involved with LimbPower? I got invited to sing at a gig many years ago, and once I'd heard the energy in the room and the stories that were being told, I knew I had to help. I've been a holistic practitioner for about 16 years, and I just wanted to come and be part of what LimbPower are doing. I just found it really, really inspiring, and my heart kind of went, I need to help.
So what did you think when I approached you about doing some online yoga classes during COVID-19?
So initially I was a bit like, oh God, doing things online, I'm a bit nervous about it. But so we started with some live Facebook 10-minute meditations, and then it quickly became apparent that it was working really well and it was a good place for people to meet. And then very quickly the community grew, and we've got a lovely group now who come every Sunday morning at 9.
So the 10-minute meditations were really something that we did off the back of seeing Joe Wicks doing his fitness, I don't know if you remember, and we tried to do a series of sort of 10-15-minute meditations, fitness classes, exercises across the week so that people had something that they could do at home to keep them mobile and keep them moving to help their functional strength. How do you think yoga has helped the people that have been taking part?
Well, I think that it's helped them with the mental health. I think every week we have a really good turnout and we check in on everybody's energy levels, and so where they are in their journey. And that's the thing I've noticed the most, is that through meeting every week we've now got a community, and so people now look forward to seeing each other and having a chat, and they're very honest about how they feel. And even if their energy is like down here, by the end of the class, you know, their energy definitely comes up. So that's the biggest benefit that I've seen.
So we've been running the class for nearly a year and a half now, I think. What have you seen? What changes have you seen in the participants?
Well, I mean, they've adapted their practice. You know, we've made it more difficult. I've had to up my game so that people are more interested in coming along, to keep people coming. And so we've gone from just doing floor work, now we're into standing work. We do a mixture of Himalayan Hatha Yoga and Prana Kriya Yoga as well. And, you know, I get requests, so every single week now it's different. I'll just ask people what's going on in the body. If they've been doing a lot of revamp and they're particularly tight around the top, I'll do more of a movement around the upper body just to get all limbered up. And so that's the main difference now, is that it's become amalgamated with whatever's happened in the week.
And how do you deal with the fact that you've got participants with completely different impairments? So I know that you've worked with upper limb amputees, you've worked with lower limb amputees, some double amputees. How have you adjusted the programme to meet their needs?
I think all yoga can be adapted, and whoever turns up on the day, we just work with what's ever there. And sometimes we don't have to adapt it. That's the beauty of the Kriya, for example. It's the same for everyone, so nobody feels that they're excluded. It's all inclusive. So often if I find that I have a group where I can see that this could be a bit difficult to do a Hatha class, I would do Kriya instead, and then everybody feels like they've done the same thing.
And so you talked about people's energy levels. Have you noticed that as the year's gone on that people are becoming more flexible, more energised?
Yeah, I think definitely. And Revamp, of course, is all about movement, and that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. So absolutely, yeah, without seeing the group maturing, if I'd have just met them, of course I wouldn't know how flexible they are now. But they're all very active, and they're all becoming more active because of what we're doing. So it's just a joy to watch, really.
So if I was approaching somebody, an amputee who's never done yoga before, don't know much about LimbPower and the programme, what would I say to them to encourage them to come to your class?
I would just say, just give it a go. It doesn't matter whether you've done it before. It's not about watching everybody else. Come along and meet everybody and have some fun.
And what have you learnt working with the amputee community and the limb different community?
What have I learnt? I've learnt that it's absolutely filled my heart. I love the community. I look forward to teaching you guys every Sunday, and I'm looking forward to meeting everybody at one of the games, which is coming up in July now. So exactly, so that we can get in the room and I can actually do some I can do some adjustments, help people to work a little bit more into their body. Sometimes you need a tiny little bit of encouragement, hands-on, gives people a bit more confidence. So I think we're ready for that now.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you've done for us in the community during the whole COVID-19 pandemic, and we hope that you'll continue working with us going forward.
Thank you very much.
Is that right?